Hello everyone and welcome. Today in this video we're going to take a look at some of the great deals going on right now during the Amazon October Prime Day deals. Now before we start talking about the deals that I found, let me give you a few tips and tricks on how to best take advantage of some of the offers that we have in this video during the Prime Day deals. So as we go through this video, I'll be sharing a bunch of great deals that I think you may like. Some of these items I've gotten and used myself, so I'll share my experiences with them. Some others are just great deals that I think you may like. So for each of the items that I have in this video, I will put links to them down below in the description. I created short links to prevent YouTube from breaking the long Amazon links. But these are not affiliate links. I do not make any money from you clicking on these links. So feel free to click on them and they'll take you straight to the deals that we're looking at. There will also be some additional discounts that some of these items have, and I'll put those in the description as well. So here are a few money-saving tricks for you as we go along. Basically, Amazon Prime Days are officially on October 7th and 8th, but some vendors will start their deals earlier or later than the official Amazon Prime Days. So don't get discouraged if the item that you want isn't on sale right away. In fact, here's a little trick for you to save money when shopping on Amazon. If you have an item that you want to buy, but it's not on sale yet, what you do is take that item and put it into your shopping cart. Leave that item in your shopping cart, but don't buy it yet. You can log out of your account if you wish to. That item will stay in your shopping cart. Now, when that item goes on sale, Amazon will send you a notification that the item you have in your shopping cart just got even cheaper. That is the time to go back and buy that item and save more money. Now, that's a real money-saving trick that you can use all the time on Amazon, but a lot of channels won't even tell you about that. Now, another money-saving trick is to take advantage of signing up for the free Prime membership. Some deals are Prime members only. So what you do is sign up for the free 30-day trial period of Prime, get the discount that you want, and then discontinue it after the 30 days are over. That way, it didn't cost you anything, and you got full Prime membership benefits for the 30 days. Great way to save money on Amazon. All right, so let's get started and take a look at some of the deals that I found for you guys. Alright guys, so let's take a look at a little device that I always recommend that you should have in your vehicle. Now I got this guy a little while ago and I've been using it. Seems to be a really nice little air compressor. Here you go with the air compressor with a 6-minute inflation, 1-minute top off, auto shut off, cordless digital air pump for cars, bikes, motorcycles, balls, inflatables, etc. This guy right now is only $52. It's not on sale at this moment, but it may go on sale very soon as I understand, so keep an eye on it. It may go on sale during the Prime Days. If there's any kind of discounts or anything like that, I'll put it down in the description down below, but don't go only by what's in this video. Amazon changes their prices every single day, so whatever price you see in this video, whenever you're watching this video, go to that item and check out whatever the current price is because it may have gotten better after I made the video. Amazon changes prices on a daily basis. But this is a compact little guy that I got for one of my vehicles. Since we got a new vehicle, I had to get a new air inflator to put in the trunk of that one. I always keep one in every single vehicle. And they're great for if you're broken down somewhere. You have a flat tire or something like that. You get a low tire for whatever reason, and you need to fill it up. That way you can get back home and take care of the problem in the convenience of your own home. And don't rely on somebody being around there to help you because there may not be anyone around or no one may want to be a good Samaritan and actually help you out. And you can't rely on the Auto Club because I know my wife has Auto Club membership, but she always winds up calling me when she has a problem. And either I walk her through how to deal with the problem or I have to go down there myself and fix the problem, whatever it may be. But I do carry one of these in every single one of my vehicles. And whenever there's a problem, I tell her, pull this out of the trunk and you can use it. This is something that anybody can use, whether you have experience with vehicles or not. It's very easy to use. Plug it into your tire, turn it on, and it does all the work for you. And it even turns off when it reaches the appropriate filling capacity. And this guy is also convenient for carrying it around when you're doing all sorts of fun outdoors, whether you're filling the tires on your bike, your motorcycle, a ball, an inflatable mattress if you're camping, a raft if you're going on a lake or something, any one of those kind of stuff. This guy can give you quick air anytime you need it, anywhere you need it. And it's a very compact little unit. It's 12 volt. So you never need to worry about it. You can take care of it with your vehicle, and it has a battery to it. So it's wireless, and it'll power you up no matter where you go. So a very convenient little guy for only about $50. Like I said, I've used this guy already. Seems like a nice little unit. I can definitely recommend it. So how about something a little different? Another one that I've already done a review on this guy. Here you go. If you're looking for a vehicle scanner, this one I did a review about a month or so ago. It's on my channel page if you want to go check that out. Here you go from ThinkCar. This has become my current favorite scanner to use because it's very convenient, very compact, does all sorts of cool little features to it. It has ABS, SRS, transmission, all sorts of stuff. It has 12 resets to it, worked with GM and Chrysler vehicles, and the best part is it has free lifetime update, which is what I really like because that basically pays back for itself over the time that you own the scanner. This guy's $240 right now, but there's a $48 coupon, so you literally get it for under $200. Like I said, I got the Bluetooth one, which costs more than this, but this one is less expensive, so therefore it makes it much more affordable for all you guys that want to have a good scanner, but you don't want to spend a bundle of money. Me, myself, I spend whatever is necessary because I'm a product reviewer. I get all these products to review, and the price is irrelevant. Whatever it costs, if it's something that I make a video on, it's a tax write-off, so it doesn't matter. I get whatever I want to get. So there you go. This is a really nice device, and I find it to be, of all the different scanners that I've had, that's why I said this guy's become my new favorite. And you don't need to worry about running out of updates. It'll work forever. So for under $200, that's definitely a good one that I think you want to check out. And if you want to see how it works, go to my channel, check out that video, and that way you'll know exactly how this guy works. All right, now, one thing that I've been doing recently is I've been doing some updating and upgrading around my house. I've been very busy all summer long doing all sorts of updates and upgrades around my house, and one of the things that we're working on currently is updating the master bathroom, and basically upgrading a lot of the fixtures and stuff like that. So basically, the wife and I have been narrowing it down, looking at different toilets and so forth, and I'm going to show you what we've been looking at, maybe something that you like that you're interested in, but you can also give me your opinion on what you think about them, and that way kind of help you to narrow down which one might be the best one to get for us. So one of the things you look at is here is your normal, ordinary toilet bowl. But this is a much sleeker, more modern design. This guy is only $290 right now, but it has a 10% discount coupon. So this is a very sleek design, very modern, all one unit, no separate tank or any of that kind of stuff. Low water consumption. It is your typical gravity feed. So basically the water just flows down, doesn't need any kind of electricity or any of that kind of stuff. The seat is a soft close to it. So basically you just lift it up and then when it comes down, it'll close very gradually. You don't wake up anybody in the middle of the night if you go to the restroom, any of that kind of stuff. Very convenient and nice for everybody around you. And it's ADA compliance, a little bit higher. So it's more convenient for older people to sit down more comfortably instead of having to get down further down. And, you know, older people, it might be more difficult with the knees and so forth, having to get up from a lower position. Now, these guys, I've tried to look at them at Home Depot and so forth, and your plain Jane ordinary toilet at Home Depot, you're looking at around $250. Not a modern one like this. This is a very sleek design. I didn't even see one like this at my local Home Depot. Maybe they carry it online, but at my local store, they just had the normal, ordinary ones. So for $250, this guy is a little bit more than that, but it's much more modern. So we're considering this guy. And this guy you can see right there on top of the tank where it has the 2-button design, where basically you press either high or low water consumption, depending on what you just did. So very nice little unit there. It's only a 1 gallon to 1.6 gallon usage, so it's very energy efficient. ADA compliant, like I said, the seat is already included with it. So a nice little guy right there. That's one of the ones that we've been looking at. And you can check it out too if it's something that you're interested in. Now, how about getting a little bit fancier? How about this guy here? Now, this guy is electrical. You need to be able to plug this guy into an outlet near the toilet, but it does have a lot of cool features. And this one and the other ones that we're looking at, because I'm going to show you some fancier ones as we go, these guys are becoming very popular in Europe, but they're definitely very, very popular in Asia, like in Japan, Korea, China, those places. These guys are very, very popular. And they have a ton of features to them. Like, for example, everything is automatic because it's electrical. It has a motor that does all sorts of things to it. You don't even need to touch it to do anything. This guy has low water consumption, and it has a pump. These guys, this one and the other ones that we're going to look at, all have pumps to them. So basically, it doesn't rely on gravity for flushing. Having a pump makes less chance of having any kind of clogs or any of that. It has a foot sensor and a deodorizer to it, automatic open and closing. So you put your foot right in front of it in that little blue light circle that it has there, and it'll open or close the seat for you without you having to touch it. It has a full range sensing seat to it. It has automatic cleaning, automatic deodorizer. It controls the odors and so forth. Doesn't have any kind of splashing and so forth when you flush it. Has a little digital readout back there with all the information, as you can see under the seat right there. Like I said right there, it has a built-in pump, making it much more efficient because it forces the water out and doesn't need to rely on gravity, meaning it uses less water. And it deodorizes everything. It has a nice cooling and heating seat to it. So if the temperature gets really, really cold, you don't need to sit on a very unpleasant cold seat. It'll warm it up for you. So it makes it a nicer experience when you go to the restroom. So again, all those features, a very nice, sleek design to it. Has a little LED accent around the back there, as you can see. Has a remote control, so you don't even need to touch the unit. Opens and closes by itself. Has all sorts of convenient features like that, deodorizing and so forth, for basically $1,100 right now. Normally $1,300, so it's 15% off right now, and it has 5 stars of reviews to it. So it is pretty good. 10 reviews, everybody gave it a 5-star. That looks pretty decent right there. And like you see, it's a very sleek design, much, much easier to clean when you need to do that. Now, how about these other ones here? This one gets a little bit fancier because it has more features to it. It pretty much has everything that I already pointed out. It has the auto flush, it has a foot sensor for all that. It has a foam dispenser, which is something that's very convenient. Basically, the foam dispenser, it creates a layer of foam on the water, and that way it controls the odor. It doesn't have any splishing and splashing when you're going to the restroom, and it makes it much cleaner when it flushes and cleans everything out of there. It also has the blue light there at the front where you put your foot there and it'll open and close and flush and do all that kind of stuff without you having to touch it. It has low water consumption because it has a pump to it, so you waste less water when using this guy. It has a full coverage seat to it. It has the foam shield, like I just said. It cleans itself. It covers the odors, splash prevention, all that kind of stuff. It has the temperature sensing on there, so basically it'll adjust itself based upon whatever the ambient temperature is to make it a much more comfortable experience for you when you go to the toilet. And it has a bidet built into it. That's what it uses to clean itself and to clean you if you choose to use that. So a very nice design right there, and it does have either cold or warm or hot water, depending on what you want to use, so it makes it very comfortable for you as well. This guy right now, you're looking at about $1,500, but it has a $200 discount, making it only around $1,100, something like that, $1,200, making it very, very economical when you consider all the different features that it has to it. So if any of you guys have experience with any of this stuff, feel free to chime in. Let me know what you think about that. And then the final one that we've been looking at is this one, which I don't know if it's the top of the line, but it sure has a whole lot of features to it. It's the same as the other one where it has a remote control. You don't even need to touch the unit. It has a foot sensor, low water consumption. It has artistic lighting to it. I mean, this little guy will have ambient lighting, so you can go to the restroom at night and you don't need to turn on a light and wake yourself up. It lights up the restroom with a nice little accent light for you. And it actually has lighting for you where it lights up the bowl so you know where to aim at. That's very convenient for the guys out there. The women don't care. They don't have to worry about that. But for the guys, you have to know where you're pointing at to be able to prevent any kind of splishing or splashing somewhere else. It has low water consumption. It has a pump to it, so that way you don't get any clogs and so forth. And it has seasonal heating and cooling for the seat to make it a nicer experience for you when you go to the restroom. So again, a much nicer guy, and this guy also has a bidet to it, and basically it cleans the bowl, it cleans itself, and it warms you up and cleans you up if you choose to use the bidet, and you don't need to touch anything because everything is foot activated. Also has a foam dispenser, the tank is built into it, very sleek, easy to clean unit, doesn't take any more room than a normal toilet bowl, so it's a very nice thing to have on hand. This guy is $1,600, but it also has a $200 discount coupon right now, making it much more economical. So these are the 4 that we're looking at right now, and you guys can chime in and tell me what you think about it. And, obviously have to make the wife happy, whatever she decides, but I'll give her your opinions and see where we go from there. So let's move on. How about if you want a work table for your shop? Well, here you go. Here's another one that I bought recently, and I've used it a few times already. In fact, you've already seen me use this table in a couple of videos that I've made. Because I got this table basically to use it as a shop table for carpentry and all sorts of stuff like that, but I also got it to be able to use it as a display table when I'm making videos. Because the display table that I had up until now was rather a folding table that was rather flimsy and weak and so forth. And if I put anything heavy on it, I was afraid it was going to fall over, collapse, whatever the case may be, and damage the table, damage anything around it, damage whatever I'm reviewing, and that would have been a total bust. So I decided to get something stronger, and that's what I did with this guy. This is the Express Folding Work Table, Easy Portable Setup Workbench. It holds 1,000 pounds capacity. It's lightweight, it is. It brings two clamp dogs, a power strip, and it's for your garage, workshop, etc. This guy is only $122 right now, normally $150, so that's 18% off. And I also found a discount that I put down below, making it even cheaper than that. So this guy is very convenient because it has folding legs. And the legs are made out of metal, where the top is made out of ABS. And as you can see right there, the legs fold into the top of the table. So it makes it very compact. And all you do is press the button, as you can see right there, and it folds away. It has a power strip that you can, use or not use depending on what you want. Holds 1,000 pounds, as you can see right there. Very convenient to hold your work pieces down when you're working on it. And it has a handle, so you just carry it like a briefcase. In fact, I'll show you some pictures that I took of this guy. So there you go. That's the table right there when it's folded up. There's the power strip here. It opens up whenever you need it. There's the dogs right there. That's the button that you press to open and close the table. And all you do is you press the button, you lift up the table, the legs fall out, and it's ready to go. You press the button, you push the table down, the legs collapse, and it folds away just like you see it right there. Has a nice handle to carry it around, and you have slots to be able to put the dogs or the clamps or anything you want. And one very convenient, ingenious design that this guy has, see these little guys right here? They have it on all four corners, and these guys, they come out of there, and they're like little locks. Basically, they expand out, and you can lock some of these tables. If you have 2, 3, or 4 of these tables, you can lock them together so they don't move. Instead, you put them next to each other, but instead of being independent, they all become one huge table because you lock them all together and use them as a gigantic work table. That is a really cool feature, and all you do is just pop these guys out, extend it out, lock it down with the other one, and it's easy to go. Very, very convenient. They all have that same design built into it. So this guy right there you go. It's that slender when you fold it up and put it away. And then when you open it up, there you go. The legs are made out of metal, and they have a lot of supports to them. Those are the clamps and the dogs and everything that come with it. And there you go. That's everything that comes with it. Very good size. Because I have another table that's smaller, so I didn't like that one. This one is big enough to put everything you need on there. And there you see the legs. They have a lot of supports and stuff, making it very secure. And it even has holes on the sides if you want to stick things in there and you need to cut it off or secure whatever you're doing, etc. So very convenient little table. And before we get too far into this video, how about you do me a great big favor and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. That way you stay informed every time I make one of these money-saving videos for Harbor Freight, Home Depot, Amazon, Lowe's, or any other great place that I can find to save you guys some money. Saving money, that's what we're all about here. So that's the way I keep you guys informed and I keep more money in your wallet. Thanks for doing that, and let's move along. So for $122, I think this is a really good table. Like I said, I've used it for all sorts of stuff, primarily videos, but I've done some cutting and, grinding and stuff like that on there. And it really holds everything down for you very nicely. With 1,000 pound capacity, you don't need to worry about breaking this guy. Definitely one that I can recommend. Now, how about if you need some flashlights? Now, most of you guys that watch my videos, you know that I love flashlights. I have flashlight collection. I have a huge amount of flashlights. So whenever I come across something that seems interesting, I pick it up and then I tell you guys about it. And this is one that I did exactly that. Here we go with the Keychain Flashlight, rechargeable, ultra compact, flat pocket EDC flashlight with dual LED, 6 modes, Type-C charging, small mini flashlight for emergency, home, outdoor, etc. This guy is so small. That is not an understatement. That is not hyperbole. This guy is so small. I was surprised when I got it. Literally, to give you some idea how small it is the size of a stick of gum. That is how small these guys are. And as far as thickness, put like 2 or 3 sticks of gum together. That is how thick it is. Very, very compact, lightweight, and really a great little guy to put on your keychain. It lights up very convenient. It's 500 lumens, so it lights up very nicely. There you see it right there. It is bright. I'll show you in a moment how bright it really is. The size of your earbuds, that is how small that guy is. And you see right there, the little charging port to show the quality that they put into this light. It's an aluminum body, aluminum alloy body. It has the Type-C charging, and the charger is covered up by a little aluminum door. Most of these flashlights will come with like a little rubber plug to cover it up, and you wind up losing that plug. This guy has a little aluminum alloy door that will cover it up for you. So that's pretty good. And these guys all come with a 10-year warranty, so I thought that was pretty good. I got all 5 colors. I got some for myself, and I thought I'd share it with some family members as well. I mean, at 17 bucks, normally 20, that's economical. That's very cheap. And it has a 10% off coupon, so that's really dirt cheap when it comes to a flashlight. I mean, you can get flashlights at Harbor Freight that are almost this price and don't come anywhere near the convenience and flexibility that this guy has. Think about a stick of gum. Think how small that is. And this guy has a battery, the electronics, and the LEDs all in that tiny little space. So for 17 bucks, I'd say it's really a cool one to get. And let me show you what I got. See, there you go. I told you I got all 5 colors. You have your teal or green, your copper color, orange, whatever you want to call it, pink, red, and black. Really cool little guys. Has right there where you could hook up your lanyard to it. And look at it, it's as small as the lanyard. Really small little flashlight. And there you go. There's the flashlight right there. It's broad daylight. You can see the daylight over here. I'm lighting up my chair right there, and look how bright it is. Really, from a tiny little thing, look how small it is in my hand. Like I said, it's like a stick of gum. It is that small. Really a convenient little flashlight. If you want to have something on your keychain, it's not going to bother you at all. It's probably even smaller than your key fob. So that's how small these guys are. So there you go. That's a nice little convenient set of flashlights. You can pick up one or pick up a bunch like I did. I gave them to some family members. I thought it was so cool. I thought I'd share it with some family members. So there you go. Now, a different one that I also got from AceBeam. This one, I had to go to their website because I came across it, but I couldn't find it on Amazon. So that's why I'm going to send you to their website if you want to take advantage of this guy. This is the K1 EDC flashlight with 3 light sources, and it's 55 bucks if you want to get this guy. This guy has 1,000 lumens. It has regular white light. I got the green one, the teal one. It has your regular white light. It has your UV light and a green beam. So if you want to have an EDC that you can carry around and you can use it for any purpose whatsoever, very convenient little guy. It only weighs less than 3 ounces. You can drop it up to 1.5 meters, which is pretty good if you're carrying it around with you. It has an aluminum alloy body. The button is back there at the end of it, and you just flip around the little knob right there to select the different lights that you want. It has the little bumps on the front for breaking glass, self-defense, all that kind of stuff. So pretty cool little light, not very expensive at 55 bucks. Trust me, I buy a lot of flashlights. This is not a high price. This is very economical when it comes to a good quality EDC light. And it comes with a rechargeable 14500, there you go, 14500 battery, USB-C rechargeable. But the convenient feature is that it also is compatible with AA batteries. So if you run out of the charge on your battery and you don't have a way to charge it, you can just take out the battery, pop in a AA, and keep on going. So you don't have to worry about ever having the flashlight lose power and be out of power whenever you're out, camping or out on the road somewhere, whatever, you don't have access to power, pop a AA battery in there and it keeps on going. Of course, it's much brighter when you're using the 14500 battery, but it's still pretty good when you're using the AA. So it gives you that flexibility right there. And like I said before, these guys come with a 10-year warranty, so that's pretty good. And there you go. You can see that's a picture of me holding the flashlight. Like I said, I got this guy in teal. There's the name right there. There's the little selector right there. Those are the little bumps out there for breaking glass or whatever you need. And there is the front of it where you see you have the white light there. You have your UV light and your pointer right there. So very nice little light there. And it is very compact. There you go. I mean, like you saw before, fits in the palm of your hand. Very good for EDC. And you have your 3 selectors right there. Move that knob right there across there, and that's how you select the different lights. The button is back there on the tail. Has a flat area there, so you can lay it down somewhere and it won't roll away. I already checked that out. Very cool. Very convenient. On the other side of this guy, I didn't show you, but it does have a belt clip. So it does come with a belt clip attached to it. And there's your bumps right there. So very cool little light, one that I think you should check out. Now, how about let's take a look at these guys here. How about if you want to be able to clean and maintain your vehicle? Well, here is a set of microfiber towels that I came across that I think are really a good deal when you compare it to most of the standard ones that are out there, and not very expensive at all. I mean, look at it, only $8, and I'll show you the comparison in a moment. Normally it's $20, but right now it's 58% off. So $8 for these towels, and there's a couple of them. I'll show you a couple of them in a minute. But the Fantastic Clean microfiber car detailing towels, car drying towels with edge, they're plush, coral fleece, 700 GSM, 16 by 16, a 6-pack. Scratch-free, ultra-absorbent for car, RV, boat, etc. Comes in gray and camel, and they do have a green, gray, etc. Different colors if you want to get that. But these guys are ultra thick. I'll show you pictures doing a comparison in just a moment, but they are super thick. And look at it. They even have a nice edge to them and all that. Really nice for taking care of your vehicle, cleaning up, doing whatever you want to do. These guys are really great. So for $8, this is a great deal. And if you want some drying towels, here is a set of drying towels for only $10. Again, very economical. I buy microfiber towels all the time. These are very economical when you compare it to just the standard microfiber towels. The Fantastic Clean large car drying towel, 16 by 24 inch 2-pack, super absorbent, soft microfiber towels for cars, RV, truck, no scratch, lint free, auto detailing cloth for polishing, waxing, etc. Very nice. This one is green. They also have some other colors, but you can pick the one that you like the best. But again, very plush, dries your car in 90 seconds. Yeah, you can do that. And it's really a nice touch. So let me show you some pictures of the ones that I got. Now, there you go. Here is the drying towel. Dry your car in 90 seconds. Look at this. This is like a bath towel. That is how big these guys are. That is the towel that you get when you buy this. And that is my normal microfiber car drying towel. That's the towel that I've been using for all these years. Look at the difference in thickness, plushness, size. Look at that. That's why I folded them the same way, one right next to the other. This guy is 10 times thicker than the one I've been using all this time. And this guy has not shrunk or any of that. That's the way it always was. I thought that was a pretty decent size when I got it, but then I came across this. It's like, wow, what a difference in thickness on these towels. So Fantastic Clean, they make some really good towels. And obviously you can go to Walmart. This is where I got this one. This one was probably around $20 where I got it at Walmart. So this is even cheaper than that one. Now check out these other ones. These are the detailing towels. Look at that. That is the same quantity here as over here. Same quantity. I just stacked them up one next to each other. Look how much. This is a 6-pack and a 6-pack. These are the normal ones that I've had for all these years. These are the ones that I got. My goodness, these detailing towels are super thick and super plush and a nice edge to them, where the edge on this you can see is really, really small. This one has a nice stitched edge to it right there, but super thick, and they will suck up any moisture when cleaning up your vehicle. And look at the difference in size. These are 12 by 12. Like the ones you get at Harbor Freight, they're going to be 12 by 12. That's these guys. These guys are 16 by 16. Look at the difference in size. These guys will definitely do a whole heck of a lot better cleaning job for you than these guys right here. So for the price, I think you get a lot, and they compare very, very nicely to other towels. It's not like they're exorbitant on the pricing. They're very, very comparable. So definitely ones that you should check out. How about if you need some screwdrivers? Here are some good deals that you can take advantage of. And if you've been wondering about the deals not being so great, don't worry about it. Like I said, Amazon changes their prices all the time. Check the deals when you see this video, and check it often because the prices may change. And I always save the best for last, so we're going to get to some really great deals as we go through here. So here you go. If you're looking for 5 Phillips and 5 slotted tip professional cushion grip screwdriver set, you can get this set from Amartisan for only $10. Normally $17, so that's 41% you save on these guys. If you want to get some screwdrivers that are good quality, you don't need to go to Harbor Freight. You can get it right here on Amazon. All the different sizes that you need. There you go, a very complete set for only $10. Now, how about if you want to do some paint spraying? Well, here you go. The Avanti at Harbor Freight too expensive for you? Well, you can take advantage of getting this guy right here. Here you go with the HVLP paint sprayer, electric spray paint gun with 3 modes, 4 brass nozzles, cleaning attachments, all that kind of stuff, variable flow for doors, fences, furniture, etc., gardening furniture, all that kind of stuff. If the one at Harbor Freight is too expensive for you, maybe you should look at this guy. Normally it's $60, but right now it's only $36. That's 40% you can save on this guy. A limited time deal, so be sure to take advantage of it, because you never know with Amazon when the limited time deals are going to expire. They never tell you when they're going to expire. That shows you right there, easy to clean it up whenever you're done with it. So a convenient little spray gun for only 36 bucks. Now, how about if you want a plasma cutter from Arc Captain? You can get the iControl Cut 55 Pro plasma cutter, 55 amp non-touch pilot arc, 120 and 240 volt plasma cutter machine with a large LED display with 2T and 4T 3/4 inch maximum cut DC inverter IGBT from Arc Captain. And Arc Captain does produce some good equipment. So this is a good machine right there. I don't think there's anything good going on at the Harbor Freight parking lot sale that's coming up this weekend. If anything, if I remember correctly, I think they only have one plasma cutter. So if you want something a little different, this one may be a little bit better deal for you. There you go. Right now it's 270 bucks for this guy. Normally 370, so that's 27% off. That's 100 bucks you save right now. And Arc Captain makes good quality equipment. Like I said, I've checked out their stuff before, and it's really good stuff. So there you go. Check that guy out if you want to get a good plasma cutter. Now, how about if you want some batteries for your Ryobi tools? Here you go. If you don't want to spend a lot of money going to Home Depot or Lowe's and paying for the name brand, you can get these knockoff brands at a lower price. A 2-pack of 18-volt replacement batteries for Ryobi 18-volt battery compatible with the Ryobi 18-volt 1 Plus batteries, rapid rechargeable batteries with indicators, etc. So it tells you what charge levels they have. These guys are only 23 bucks right now, normally 30, so that's 23% you save right there. Not bad. These guys are 3,000 milliamp hour batteries. If you have a lot of Ryobi tools, this is something you may want to look into. A lot cheaper than getting the ones from Ryobi itself, going to Home Depot or Lowe's and paying for those. For only 23 bucks, that's about $11 a battery. That's pretty inexpensive. Now, how about if you want some nut drivers? Here you go with the Nut Driver Impact Bit Set. So these are impact rated. You can use them on impact tools. 31-piece magnetic socket impact drill bit. Comes in SAE and metric, 1/4 shank adapter included, extension, etc. So if you need a nut driver set, these guys are pretty good. Comes with a nice little storage case and everything. There you go. So there you go. Attach it to your tools and stuff. It's magnetic, so you don't need to worry about losing grip on whatever you're doing. And it's extra long, so it gives you a longer reach than most of the other ones. So that's pretty good right there. That shows you all the different sizes and stuff. Everything included in that collection. Not a bad little set for only 20 bucks right now. Normally 30, so that's 10 bucks you save. That's 33% off right now. Pretty cool savings on that guy. Now, how about a tool organizer? Here you go from Sempor, the Power Tool Organizer wall mount with charging station. So you charge up your batteries and everything right there on the holder. 15-minute assembly and maximum 420-pound load capacity. Heavy metal, 8 slots for cordless drills, tool battery holder, 6-outlet power strip. Not too bad if you need to organize your tools. There you go. You can put all your saws and drills, impact drivers, all that stuff on there. And it's only 34 bucks, normally 50. So that's 30% you save on that guy. That is a pretty good savings. Looks very nice, very complete. You can put all sorts of saws, batteries, tools, all sorts of stuff on there. And it charges up your batteries right when they're sitting there. You don't need to charge them up separately anyplace else. Holds a lot of weight, 400-pound capacity. That is pretty good. So there you go. All metal construction, no plastic or any of that. So nice one for only 34 bucks. Now, how about if you need to do some cutting and so forth, whether food prep or doing some work and so forth, and you want to protect your hands? Well, here you go with some anti-cut gloves, so you can't cut yourself. The Dowel Life cut-resistant gloves for food-grade level 5 protection. Kitchen cut gloves for chef, oyster chucking, mandolin knife with butcher, meat cutting, etc. Now, whether you're a cook and you like to do stuff in the kitchen and you want to protect your hands, or whether you're doing stuff around your shop and you don't want to get yourself cut, there you go. A nice set of gloves to protect yourself when you're cutting all sorts of stuff and you won't hurt yourself. These guys are only 8 bucks. That is well worth the safety right there. Normally 13 bucks, so that's 38% you save right now. And how about if you need a tap and die set? Well, here you have a Toolent 127-piece SAE and metric tap and die set. Ratcheting SAE metric tap and die set standard with drill bits. Combo for threading, all sorts of stuff like that. 152 bucks right now, normally 200, so that's about 50 bucks you save. That's 24% off. That is a nice little set right there, and it is ratcheting, so that's very convenient. It saves your arms and hands not having to go back and forth so much. Very convenient to get everything when you're tapping, dyeing, doing whatever you're doing with all sorts of tools and metals and all that. And it comes in a nice storage case, so very nice little set right there. Like I said, 152 bucks, normally 200, so you save yourself 50 bucks. That's not bad. And how about some more batteries? This time for your DeWalt tools. An 8-pack of 8,000 milliamp hour high capacity replacement battery for the DeWalt 20-volt batteries. There you go, DeWalt 20-volt lithium battery packs. It tells you the different part numbers that they're compatible with. Yellow, obviously, is a DeWalt. You can get this set of 8, and it does come in 2 and 4 pack as well. This one is just a better deal, but you can get a smaller set if you want to. $160 right now, normally $200. So that's about $40 you save. That's 20% off right now. If you have a lot of DeWalt tools and you want to be able to keep them all charged up and so forth, you need more batteries to keep you going, there you go. It's a heck of a lot cheaper than buying the actual DeWalt name brands. For $160, 8 batteries, that is a good savings right there. Like new, Amazon Smart Thermostat Energy Star certified DIY install, works with Alexa, C-wire required. So there you go. You can get yourself a smart thermostat from Amazon for only $40. Normally $70. That's 43% off. Save some money on a thermostat. If you want to upgrade the heating and cooling in your home, you can take this guy and it plugs in very, very convenient and easily, and it works with an app. So a very convenient guy right there for only $40. Save yourself 43%. Again, another device that I recommend having in your vehicle, because you never know when you're going to have a problem on the road somewhere. You turn off your vehicle when you're shopping somewhere, you come back and it doesn't want to turn on. Well, here you go with the DB Power 5000 amp jump starter, 74 watt-hour car battery jump starter for up to 10-liter gas or 8-liter diesel. My goodness, that'll jumpstart just about everything. Comes with LED light, jumper cable, storage case, all that kind of stuff for only $47. Normally $130. That's 64% you save on this guy. It is with Prime, so you need to be a Prime member, but this guy will really do a lot for you. And it's a battery bank, so you can use it to charge up anything you need, as you can see right there. So very convenient little guy. Nice to have it in your vehicle in case you have a problem. And it also has a flashlight, a strobe light, all that, in case you break down somewhere at night and you need to see what you're doing or signal someone that you're broken down. Now, how about if you need a battery bank for your home? Obviously, different problems come up all the time, and sometimes you lose power at your home. Here you go with the EF EcoFlow Portable Power Station 3600 watt-hour Delta Pro. 5 120-volt AC outlets, 2.7-hour fast charge, lithium ferrous phosphate power station solar generator for home use for power outages, camping, RV, emergency, off-grid living, all that kind of stuff. You can get some nice power coming out of this guy for, like I said, all sorts of emergencies when you're camping, off-road. $1,400 for this guy right now, normally $2,800. That's 50% you save on this guy. If you need some power to take with you anywhere you want to go, this is a really good one right there. And you can charge it up with your solar panels as well. And you can put 2 of them together and get even more power out of it. So EcoFlow is a pretty good name. You can check that guy out. Save yourself half price right now. And how about if you want some bigger savings? Here you go. You need a laptop computer for yourself, for work, or the kids for school, etc. How about the Lenovo 15.6 FHD laptop computer for home student study, Intel processor, 32 gigabytes DDR4 RAM, 1 terabyte PCI SSD card, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth, HDMI, webcam, cloud, etc. Windows 11 Pro included. Only $450 right now. Normally $3,000. That's 85% off. My goodness, they're giving it away. That is an amazing deal. I'm not much of a fan of laptops. I prefer desktops, but if you want a laptop, that is a fantastic deal right there. Take it with you anywhere you want to go. It's almost like an Apple Air. Look how thin that little guy is. Really, really thin. And it's 85% off. That is a fantastic deal. Like I said, grab that guy before it goes away. And it has a good rating to it too, so it seems pretty nice. But if that's not good enough for you, how about a different one? Here you go with the Lenovo 15-inch laptop computer for home business, Intel 10-core i7, the Beat Ultra 7 255U, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth, 5.2 FHD, Copilot AI PC, Type-C, Luna Gray, Windows 11 Pro, etc. 40 gigabytes DDR5, 1 terabyte PCI SSD card for $800. Normally $3,000 again. So that's 73% off on this guy. Again, they're almost giving this guy away. Really great computers at a very economical price. If you're looking for a laptop computer, Lenovo's are pretty good. I have Lenovo's, and I've had them for several years. Worked out for me just fine. I know people complain sometimes about stuff made overseas, but you know what? They work out fine. I have no complaints about my Lenovo. It's been going for years, and it's lasted me more than some older computers that I've had of the other name brands. So there you go, $800, 73% savings on that guy, a really good deal. And how about if you want a TV? The Insignia 50-inch Class F50 Series LED 4K Ultra High Definition Smart Fire TV with Alexa voice remote. You can get this guy with Prime for $170. Normally $300, so that's 43% you save on that guy. If you want yourself a 50-inch color TV, 4K Ultra High Definition, there you go, $170, man. You can't get cheaper than that. That is a really great deal right there. And how about if you want some coffee to relax when you're saving all these deals at Amazon? The Keurig K-Express Single Serve K-Cup Pod Coffee Maker. 3 brew sizes, strong button, features a 42-ounce removable reservoir in black, and it does come in like 5 different colors: red, green, white, blue, etc. You can pick the one that you like. But this guy is only $60 right now. Normally $110. That's 45% you save. That is a great savings for a nice little K-Cup coffee maker from Keurig. So it's a name brand. It's not a knockoff, so that's pretty good. Very compact and at a great price right now for only $60. So there you go, guys. That's all the great deals that I found for you this time going on at Amazon. Some of them are Amazon Prime, some of them are regular price, but a lot of them may change over the next couple of days. Be sure to check all that stuff out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.